This is our moment, our Super Bowl moment.
Sunday brings us America's most watched sporting event. Atlanta's politicians are excited that
the world's best come to the world's greatest stage to give us what they've got.
And what will Atlanta give?
We'll turn on the lights and put on a show.
And pay for part of that show with their taxpayers' money. Hundreds of millions of dollars, which they gave to billionaire Arthur Blank, owner of Atlanta's football team, to get him to build the stadium, a showplace that Atlanta's former mayor called
simply the best facility in the world.
Do the people of Atlanta at least get a cut of the restaurant and merchandising revenue? No.
Falcons control all the money from parking, restaurants, and merchandising.
Sweet deals like that are not unusual.
12 teams have actually turned a profit on stadium subsidies alone. Yes, they received more money than it cost to build their facilities.
So taxpayers, most of whom never attend a game, subsidize billionaires. Seems like a scam to me. I don't fault Arthur Blank for grabbing the money. I even like the guy. Blank improved our lives by founding Home Depot. We're both stutterers. Here we are posing with actress Emily Blunt at a stuttering charity event. If politicians are giving money away, Blank's partners would consider him irresponsible not to take it. The problem is the politicians giving away your money. I get why they do it. They like going to games, like telling voters, I brought a team to our town. Here's the mayor of Las Vegas.
We are so ready for major league sports in this town.
She and her political buddies funneled $700 million tax dollars to the owners of the Oakland Raiders to get them to move the Raiders to Vegas. Watch the politicians applaud themselves while the governor signs the bills. I'm glad this reporter put this question to the mayor.
Why should there be 1 cent of public money when you have two guys who could pay for this themselves?
I think it really is a benefit to us that really could spill over into something.
Spill over into something? Politicians always claim giving taxpayer money to rich team owners will spill over to everybody.
8 months? What do you think, guys?
And yes, the well-connected people who pose with the shovels at groundbreaking ceremonies do collect some of what spills. But the way they justify the cost to taxpayers is bunk.
This was a terrific investment.
They always call stadium subsidies good investments. But it's not a good investment. It's a bad one. Politicians, teams, and stadium promoters all highlight this extra business activity that occurs when the football team plays at home. But this happens fewer than a dozen days a year. The stadium's also used for some concerts and soccer games, but most days, not much happens here. Economists who study stadium subsidies say little or none of the money makes it back to taxpayers. The problem is the seen versus the unseen. We see the people at the games and extra customers at some businesses on game days. Stadium promoters show us this, but looking at this means we miss the unseen cost.
The unseen cost is that those people would otherwise be spending their money elsewhere in the local communities. At the local bar, there's one less bartender. There was one less waitress hired at another restaurant. A movie theater that had one less theater full.
Right, 1,000 little cuts. But those ordinary businesses don't have the clout that the big boys have.
Welcome to Super Bowl 53.
So Sunday, when Atlanta politicians brag about their stadium,
we are Atlanta.
And clueless media claim this created jobs.
4,000 jobs created to do this.
Let's also remember all the jobs they destroyed and the taxpayer money they squandered.